It's 94.3 The X Front Range Alternative with me, Mollie Kendrick. Once again, I am speaking with Erin Udell from the Coloradoan. She's their FoCo reporter. In case you missed last week, Erin, can you explain to our listeners what your job entails?
Yes, so I cover entertainment, arts, fun, culture in Fort Collins. Anything fun that's going on, that's my beat.
Perfect. Well, Erin is going to be joining me every week to discuss just that. So what's going on in the next few days in Fort Collins?
So this weekend we have Fort Collins' newest nightclub opening up. It's called Fusion. It's located at 351 Linden Street, so basically northeast of Jefferson Street, just across the railroad tracks, where the Old Town Athletic Club is also located. Its grand opening starts at 6 p.m. on Saturday night. So they have some cool stuff planned, and when I was first writing about them opening, the owners told me that it's kind of more tailored toward like an older, young professional crowd. So it should be kind of interesting to see this new watering hole in town.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I think one thing that's definitely been missing from the Fort Collins night scene is like nightclubs and stuff. And I think like the downtown artery has definitely been trying to reverse that. But, you know, you go to a bigger city, like in Denver, you've got like Beta nightclub and stuff like that. You just don't see that in Fort Collins. Now, whether that fits the market, I don't know, but it's interesting to see people beginning to fill that void.
Yeah, and I wrote a story about that, actually, that exact thing, when Fusion announced that it was opening, because Linden Street was also home to Luscious Nectar at one point, which was a popular dance spot, which has since closed, and East Coast Bar and Grill, which also closed. So it's kind of nice to see this resurgence back on Linden Street as far as the night scene goes.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and then also on Saturday night, Tall Heights, a Boston-based folk duo, is going to be playing a concert at the Fort Collins Armory, the historic Armory building in Old Town. That concert's going to be put on by Bohemian Nights. I'll be going, so you might, if you go, you'll see me there. That starts at 6 p.m. Tickets are available online at bohemiannights.org. And the cool thing about the Bohemian Nights Concerts in the Armory series is that they pair a nationally touring artist with more of a local Colorado performer, too. So there will also be a Colorado duo there.
Awesome. Very cool.
And then I'm saving the weirdest for last.
Go for it.
And it's a bit of a drive from Fort Collins, but it's worth it. So tomorrow night, there is an amateur wrestling show in Longmont. And I have to come clean with you guys. My brother is an amateur wrestler, and he'll be there.
So will you be there, Erin?
I'm not sure yet. If I can get enough people to go, maybe. It is an experience, let me tell you.
Wow.
It is pretty interesting. And there's a lot of characters there, let me tell you.
Oh, I bet. Now, I know it's probably very different from like WWE, where, you know,
yeah, not quite as produced.
Yeah. I interned for WWE, so I've seen it in person, and it is. If there are any WWE fans out there, I apologize in advance, but it is so fake.
But the thing is, also, it's really, really fun to watch.
It is.
It is, and I took some of my coworkers to a show that this same company did in Fort Collins a while back, and we had a blast.
Awesome.
And they really know how to hype up the crowd and stuff. And so if you go, to look out for a man named Sammy Six Guns Jr. He'll probably be in a blue suede jacket, some Speedo, and he'll have a fanny pack. And that's my brother.
Oh, my God.
We're related.
I'm gonna need to see a photo of that, because that's
we're Facebook
crazy.
friends now. I can do that.
Yes, yeah.
So that's tomorrow night at 7:30, and that's at the Pacific Event Center in Longmont. Again, that's 1330 Main Street, Longmont. I'm not sure how much tickets are. I should have known that before I was coming in here, but
that's okay.
Not too much, I assume. So that's a really fun thing to do, and it's kind of different from going to the weekend concert, and it's a nice change of pace.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, another thing about those wrestling events, and I think you touched on it briefly, is that there's a lot of characters at these things.
Yeah, there are. It's very fun, and it's One thing that I really enjoy is that people will travel from pretty far away to come to these things.
Oh, wow.
They have a very loyal fan base, and these fans, they really have strong feelings about each wrestler. And it was weird for me to see my brother the first time I saw him, because he's this really nice, lovable teddy bear guy, but his character was kind of like a villain. And so there were these little boys standing up at the ring, and they're just screaming, "I hate you! I hate you!" And it was kind of sweet and kind of funny, but also it was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, so much passion.
A lot of that's the best way to describe it. A lot of passion.
A lot of passion. Wow. Well, if people want to get in touch with you, Erin, if they have a story that could go well in the Coloradoan, how can they get in touch with you?
So you can always shoot me an email. It's Erin Udell at Coloradoan.com. And I'm also available on Twitter. My handle is just my first and last name, Erin Udell. So yeah, feel free to reach out to me at both of those ways.
All right. Awesome. Thanks, Erin.
Yeah, of course.